Here, hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome, we're live, we're on time, y'all are late.
Right.
Welcome back, you guys, to Taco Talk Tuesday. I'm your host, Jeffrey. Everybody, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Darnell Lamont Walker.
Sparkle Hickey.
Bobby Ray.
All right, y'all. Y'all know how we get started. Ain't too much change. Grab your shot glasses. Cheers. What?
It wasn't bad. You just ain't supposed to mix coconut
All right, y'all. So this is our first episode back, you guys. And so we've been off for a while. How'd you guys summer? Real quick.
Great. I've been gone all summer. Glad to be back in LA.
I know we ain't seen you on the couch since like
April.
Y'all trying to replace me?
Yeah, a couple of them here. Sparkle, how was your summer?
It was good. Got a lot of rest. Met a lot of great new people, and
Did you
glad
miss
to be
us?
alive. I did.
I think I saw you over the summer.
Yeah, we've seen each other. I haven't seen each
I saw y'all. No, I saw you once.
You saw you once at
Yeah.
picnic.
At the
Picnic.
cookout,
Bobby,
yeah.
how was your summer?
Hot. I didn't do anything really. Basically, I was just a bum.
Hey,
I started blogging though, so.
Yeah, that's dope, y'all. Check it out. Beyond Dapper. I had a good summer. I went out of the country for the first time. I went to St. Lucia. Best trip of my life.
That's my ex-wife from. We got divorced this summer.
We gonna save that
Oh,
one.
oh yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna jump into these topics because that's the whole other topic.
Whole nother show.
So what we gonna do? We gonna start with the Ray Rice case. So everybody's familiar with what's going on with the NFL. Ray Rice. And just to break it down in the simplest form, I got the timeline for everything that's happened. So I'm gonna give it to y'all like this. Saturday the 15th was then Ray Rice and his then fiance got into an altercation in the hotel. February 17th, the Ravens general manager says that he's waiting to get all the details before deciding what action to take. February 19th, TMZ Sports published a security video of Race dragging his wife from the elevator. So then we're going to fast forward to March. They indicted Race on third-degree aggravated assault. On March 28th, he married the woman. They got married. May 1st, he pled not guilty and applies for the state's intervention program. Then we're going to drag it down to May 20th. We had Rice. He receives initial approval to enter the program. May 23rd, him and his wife, they both apologized for their role. So she accepted some responsibility as well. July 16th, NFL commissioner meets with Rice and Palmer in New York. And the 14th, Rice was suspended for 2 games by the NFL because of that incident.
May 14th?
On July 24th, he was suspended. So then we're going to fast forward to September 8th. TMZ Sports released the video of Ray Rice in the elevator with his wife. So we have the video. We're going to show it to you guys. Take a look.
Dope, baby. He's the shit.
She said it ain't the first time.
Yeah.
Look how he just dragged her out of there.
And that's my whole issue.
And left.
But then when the
So yeah, so y'all, but I mean everybody's seen the video by now, but
Well, my thing is, he gave, sometime in the last 3 weeks, he gave his life over to Christ, thinking that was going to make change. But my whole thing is, if she ain't worried about it, we don't need to be worried about it either.
I agree.
If she would have left him, then I say yes, kick him out the NFL. But because she's, it ain't none of my business.
Oh,
you
yeah,
want to get your ass whooped? Go ahead and get your ass whooped. I'm gonna help you one time.
he's been suspended indefinitely.
Right, I had
a situation.
Kicking her ass on the steps,
shit.
kicking her. I walked right past, said hello to both of them, and kept it moving. Now I help you the second time. The second time you just stupid.
Okay, so Sparkle being the only woman on the panel.
Yeah, I mean, now that's a good point because, I mean, just from her actions, like, her actions are very sad. And it's not that he popped her because if somebody's running towards you and whatever you've been drinking, it may be a natural reaction to just pop them. It was his subsequent actions that were telling. Like, he had no remorse. He had it was no shock value. It was just kind of like she's inconveniencing him by being unconscious. Right.
I mean, look, like she came at him, but he like clocked her
Right.
and knocked her smooth out. It was no denying that at all.
Right. So I mean, so that's what was sad to me. It's like now this man is the man that couldn't even pull your skirt down while you were unconscious on the elevator is the man that you want to spend the rest of your life with. So I can't have sympathy.
But with that, like, I just feel like I know what you're saying. Like, she still came at him, but at the same time, I still feel like as a dude, you got to show more restraint anyway. Even if she do hit you.
I mean, it's definitely no.
I'm just saying.
So this.
I wish you had a brother.
No, but listen, one more point on the timeline. So September 10th, law enforcement officers, they told the Associated Press that they sent the NFL executive a video in April showing Rice hitting his wife. He played a 12-second voicemail from an NFL office number and confirmed on April 9th that the video arrived. And you know the NFL, they said they had never.
They said they hadn't seen it.
Right. I mean, but the NFL, just like the military, just like the police force, they're going to all protect and protect themselves. Like there's domestic violence, running rampant, and pretty much any aggressive, profession. And it's going to be hidden, and it's going to continue to be hidden because. Then we have a lot more questions to answer, and nobody has time for that.
You see so many people now that are coming forward, all these women that are coming forward now, and it's like,
because they see the potential to
like, where's all this coming from? And then we see what can really happen.
In that given situation, again, I draw the Sparkle being the only woman on the panel. Mm-hmm. Would you stay?
Would I stay with him?
Yeah.
As a woman, heck no.
What's the contract?
Right, that's not what she's saying. But looking at her, she's not the baddest chick. She's not all that gorgeous. So if she leave him, where's she gonna go? That's why she stayed with that.
And that's what makes it sad because she doesn't know her own worth. I would rather be broke on public assistance than feel the need to depend on somebody else for my livelihood.
Chicks go back to dudes that don't even work that's beating their ass. So
exactly.
If you're making $6 million, for sure she's gonna go back.
He's making $0 now.
Yeah, now.
It's a million and one reasons why. So just staying in NFL. Also, we have. You guys know what's going on with Adrian Peterson.
Mm-hmm. So Adrian kids.
So the headline: NFL star Adrian Peterson accused of child abuse after allegedly spanking his son. So Peterson, he plays for the Minnesota Vikings. He surrendered to the police. He completely cooperated. He actually said that he knew he was going to be in trouble. I'm paraphrasing, but he knew he was going to be in trouble when his kid went home. But he spanked his son with a switch, and his son has injuries on him. I'm going to show you a picture of him. So you see the ones. These are like on his legs. They say he had lashings on his scrotum. Just really, really bad. Like, these pictures are from a switch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I need to know, there's no reason he should have been beat that bad. If the boy's young.
He wasn't beat that bad.
He's 4 years old.
He wasn't beat that bad.
He got lashes on his scrotum.
He got lashes. It looked like.
Talk about those little.
Well, see, I've never gotten a whooping.
You know, got a whooping?
Never. The first time I got hit, I was in college, pledging my fraternity. That was the first time I ever got hit. So I never got hit, and so I say that I've never seen a reason to hit a child, like especially that bad. Now there are reasons kids should get their ass whooped, but at 4 years old, I can't think of anything.
Right, and that's my thing. At 4 years old, you should be able to, either give them a little pop or a look. I mean, because they're 4, they're scared of everything. Right. Now, if he was 9 or 10, then take out the.
Or
I think 4 might be too. If 4 is too young to be doing anything other than a little pop on the butt, maybe a little pop on the hand.
Right.
But I don't think that discipline your child, with whoopings are bad. That was not discipline. I think that was abuse, and it's definitely a thin line between.
So if he was 10, it wouldn't be abuse. Or are you saying?
I think that's abuse.
That's abuse. Period.
I think that's abuse. I just don't think it was. I don't think it was effective. At 4, you're not proving your point. Whatever he did, like you said, what could he have done? Not clean his room.
What could he have done? That was some milk. That's a slave lashing.
Okay, so I think maybe Adrian, being a football player, big guy, this 4-year-old son, he should have probably had the kid's mom, discipline him. Because he's so big, why not just, you go home, you go home, you do this, because I might hurt this little boy, which he obviously did.
I posted a picture of a little girl that was 11 yesterday that's pregnant. She deserves to get beat that bad. This little boy pushing his little brother, that's what they do. To get whooped in your scrotum.
I think at 4, it may have been too much, but 7, 8, you can take that. It wasn't really.
Yeah, you said you can take that.
Yeah, you can take that.
So okay, Darnell, Sparkle, were you whooped as a child?
Absolutely.
Bobby, what about you?
Woo, what?
You was beat.
I was definitely whooped as a child.
I wasn't beat.
Mama, so
I think I turned out fine. I was right.
I don't know, but I was never whooped just because I was never given lashings.
I had friends that used to get their ass whooped.
I used to get my ass.
No, I got lashed.
Friends that got
ate up. I used to get my ass ate up.
Yeah, see, I had friends, and I would go to my friend's house, and their mom would be like, "Come in the bathroom real quick," and I would be in the living room while they got
here,
and I'd be like, "I wish my mama would. That was in my head.
And that's why you
because I knew she
should've
wasn't
got
gonna do it.
See?
But I ain't never said that out loud.
Right.
I never did anything and got caught to get away.
Okay.
Oh, well.
All right.
Well,
Well,
bad as fuck though.
we'll keep following the story, see what's going on with that. So moving along. So lately, it's been this whole spree of all these celebrities' photos getting leaked. I don't know if y'all been following it, but the latest victims are Rihanna, Gabrielle Union. It's also been
Rihanna's not a
pictures
victim.
of Megan Good. They're reporting Kim Kardashian, Hayden Panettiere, Avril Lavigne, Jennifer Lawrence, Kate Upton, and Kirsten Dunst were some of the
I
first.
didn't see that, but
But,
you seen the one with Rihanna? Somebody was like leaked pictures of Rihanna with her clothes on. We didn't see what happened until anyway. Gabrielle Union, Megan Good.
Right.
She showed her
Megan,
titties in every movie.
people like Megan Good, Kim Kardashian, Rihanna. That's not something you're gonna be like, oh my god,
Every
I'm
other
so
thing.
shocked.
Right.
Then the Jill Scott one that was shot.
The Jill Scott one.
Jill
She denied
Scott said that second picture
She
wasn't
denied
her.
it?
And the
Right.
first one
She
was
did
she showed her
deny
window.
it. One of them.
She did
denied
not
it.
one of them. She did not one of them.
No.
She
She
did
had
not
one
one
with
of
the
them.
titties out.
Yeah.
I would have denied that too because that picture was.
Well, we found one of the more tasteful pictures that we could put up that Gabrielle Union had. So you see, that's her in the bathroom.
Where you get these
posing.
pictures from?
I mean, you go to Google, you can find
Yeah,
anything.
everywhere.
This is one of the more tasteful
The
ones.
best one I heard was with the draws though. That should have been the one you put up. But my thing is, I feel like Dwayne Wade was at home like, I ain't get these. Who got these pictures?
Fucked up.
I ain't never seen these.
Well, how TMZ get these before I got them? All right, so
Can I say something? I just want. Well, no, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I just want to say, people, it's not that bad. Nudity is not that bad.
Right.
why
I mean, that's my
big
thing.
deal?
Like, that's why I don't think anybody is having like a overly shocked reaction. Because number one, like y'all said, we've seen most of these
Jennifer
women.
Lawrence looked like she had trailer park trash.
Yeah, we've seen most of these women's body parts, and secondly, they're just body parts. I mean, we see so many
well, do you guys
titties
think that they deserve it though? Because these were clearly private pictures.
I don't think they deserve
You know-
it.
If you got an iCloud, you deserve it.
The iCloud. That's fucked up. I got the 6 today. By the way. No, that was fucked. But I mean, I think that, like, you know, I don't think they deserved it.
Okay.
But I don't think they should be shocked or upset.
Right.
And you
I think
can't.
they should just like so what and move on.
You can't be like, oh, I'm calling the FBI. How do you fucking call the FBI over your leaks?
Right.
You-
Right.
Stop taking it.
Is there nothing else in America going on that you can call the FBI for?
Right.
Some
Right.
leak fuck? Come on, man.
Right.
And then I feel like, and if you look at something like Gabrielle Union, come on now. I mean, they look like you sat up there and posed for these, hoping they would get leaked.
Hoping no.
Because you take, if I take a photo
Yeah.
of me naked, it's gonna be a real ignorant ass, negative ass
I
photo.
really think it
Yeah, I
was.
was saying,
No,
y'all
I
got
think
some
that
news
she was
from
really
it?
taking this picture. Probably was gonna send it to Dwayne.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with this
And look,
picture. I
this
take
is, no,
pictures
again, this is
every
one
day.
of the covered up ones. She has some more of the ones that I didn't want to put up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who's taking a picture? Who's taking a nude covered up?
Right.
I feel like she wanted to get that leak.
Okay,
I'm standing all the way out.
Brothers is y'all said some news.
No, most people, if you're showing your body, most people, if you're showing your body parts, you're not showing your face, or if you're showing your face, you're covering up your body parts. Nobody is showing it all.
I mean, I'm
But-
sure some shit out there.
Again, what if she was taking these pictures for herself, which is why they were just gonna stay on her phone.
But
Somebody
still,
had-
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. It's 2014. You have to know that nothing is completely safe.
Nothing to say.
Wow.
All right,
Right.
so moving right along. Speaking out, it's a petition that's demanding an apology to Shonda Rhimes after she was called an angry black woman. So I'm gonna give y'all some quick feed on the story. So New York Times writer Alessandra Stanley, who's a white woman, she described Shonda Rhimes, who's the writer and executive producer of some of ABC's top rated shows Scandal, Grey's Anatomy, and the upcoming How to Get Away with Murder, as an angry black woman in what was supposed to be a lighthearted feature on Rhimes. So the story began, and I'm going to give you a quick part of it. When Shonda Rhimes writes her autobiography, it should be called How to Get Away with Being an Angry Black Woman. On Thursday, Ms. Rhimes will introduce How to Get Away with Murder, yet another network series from her production company to showcase powerful, intimidating black women.
Who sleep with men.
Well, Shonda, she said, she sent out a couple
And be their
tweets.
side.
One of
bitch.
Shonda's responses were, wait, I'm angry and a romance writer. I'm going to need to put down the internet and go dance this one out because it's just getting real. And apparently we can be angry black women together because I didn't know I was one either. And that's what she wrote to
Well, I mean, we've talked about Shonda Rhimes before, I believe, on this show, and I talked about how she can only write from this angry side chick point of view. Everything she
Is that
writes.
because Grey's Anatomy?
Grey's Anatomy
she
started
did
off as a
private
side chick.
practice.
The Grey's Anatomy is based on a side chick. Scandal is based on a side chick. How many murders based on the side
okay, but
chick?
even give you that though, why did you have to be
These are the
angry?
murders
Yeah,
sent- Also, I discovered, side note, people who send peace lilies to funerals are side chick. That's the side chick flower at the funeral. Peace lily. I found out, yes, that's a thought
the
flower.
official thought flower.
So, but I mean, we talked about it before, where everything she writes is from this angry, I don't have a man, so I'm gonna steal somebody else's man point of view.
I mean, I think that's a stretch. Like, I mean, I get the side chick, the side chick thread that's kind of tied throughout, but the side chick story is interesting. Like, nobody wants to hear about a happily married couple with no drama. Like, that's just not. That's
I was the clip and clear. I loved it.
But
But you can't have that. That was comedy. Like, you gotta have a conflict and all
right.
that.
Yeah. It's just
So everything y'all watch is about.
somebody's on the
The good
side.
wife, somebody got a good wife.
Right.
Yeah, everything.
Oh, I mean, I don't watch. I don't watch TV, so that might be true. But everything Shonda. I'm mad that the woman that wrote it is a white woman that said that. But it had a, I guess so. I got.
She had it around before she printed this article. I know it's got to be at least one black person
Listen,
that works at the New York Times, and she
do
didn't say, "What you think about this? Like,
Right.
is this okay? Like, come on."
Right.
I mean, I gotta disagree only because it was a white woman that did it. But if a black woman wrote it,
If black woman wrote it,
I stay with
I don't think it's a stretch. Like, even if you're a side chick, that doesn't mean that you're automatically angry. The Kerry Washington character, she's not angry.
Is she not?
She's a little bit too calm, if you ask me.
Yeah, she could be.
Okay. I mean, I ain't seen it since season 1.
I mean, but what? Why? But
why is it-
if that's her story, that's how she write though. Why it gotta be a bad thing?
okay, but the question
Is
is
it
also
bad?
with
The question
also
also
with that is why
is
is it that when
famous
it's women, black women specifically, that are written in these powerful leading roles, handling the business, they're considered angry black women. But if it's a man that's written in a leading role, they're considered powerful and strong.
And if
What's the
it's
double
I
standard
just
in
think that is just a double standard.
Society.
Yeah, it's just.
Darnell, people.
I live with double standards.
I mean, because we see, like you said, we've seen the powerful man rising to the top and having women on the side,
All over the place.
and nobody's
Kids
pointing the finger. That's done over and over. That's done to death. So let the women have
double
that
standards
time.
work all around the board.
I mean, they do, but also with that, they are saying that they're criticizing Viola Davis because they're saying that now Shonda is using a leading role for a woman who's not as traditionally beautiful as Kerry Washington or Halle Berry.
The same lady said
No, not her, but it's
Well,
being-
none of the women in Grey's Anatomy were attractive.
They just call him Viola ugly.
That's what it sounds like. They just call it ugly. And Viola then quoted. She tweeted a quote from the late. She tweeted the quote from Maya Angelou from "Still I Rise." Just pretty much.
That's okay. But this is the thing with TV. Why does everything But it makes it more real because not everybody is
Looks like a mom.
is gonna be like
Right.
a mom.
Yeah, I mean, I hate that. I hate shows that do that. Like, everybody's beautiful.
Like,
Right.
The detectives
I'm
are
glad Viola
like,
Davis got the
come
part.
on.
I'm not gonna watch the show, but I'm glad that
You said you are gonna watch
I'm
it?
not gonna watch it, but
You're gonna be like just give it a little chance.
I'll probably wait till the season ends and just binge on it.
Watch it.
Okay, all right. So moving along. Next up, we have a father who forced his teenage son to drink vodka until he passed out because he caught the boy drinking. So it was a form of
I'm all for
punishment.
it.
And this is Mark Allen Hughes. So he forced his 15-year-old son to play a drinking game with him as they watched football as a punishment for drinking alcohol. When relatives returned, they found the boy passed out. Hughes started fighting them as they tried to take the teen to the hospital. Instead, they put him in the car and called the police, who weren't able to find the teen's pulse when they arrived. Since then, the teen has been revived and he's doing well. Now, also, Mark Allen, he's a recovering alcoholic himself. So that's why he was so frustrated and so upset about his son, because he just pretty much saw himself, back in that period.
I mean, I'm all for it. Yeah. It was like episode of Roseanne where they caught Darlene smoking cigarettes and they made her smoke that whole whole carton of cigarettes.
Well,
I'm all for it.
okay,
and that would make you so upset that I stopped drinking for 3 years after I drank half a thing of Everclear. And that was it. And that's gonna keep him from drinking.
Referencing TV shows like you did, I agree with part of that, because if you remember that episode of The Cosby Show when Vanessa was drinking and they sat there, but they had apple juice. I agree with that. Like, look, I'm gonna teach you a lesson, but really, come on, he made this boy drink until he passed out.
I wouldn't have killed him. I wouldn't have killed him. But I would have made him drink until he threw up.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think this is just
But how
kind
do
of
you
ties
know
into
this? I'm sorry to cut you off, but how do you know his tolerance of what will make him throw up,
that's
make
fine.
him pass
I
out?
would have got him to the hospital before. I would have got him to the hospital before it was too late. We'd have been all
But
right.
wasn't he drunk when they got there? Wasn't he drunk too?
Who, the father or the son?
The father.
No, because the father was a recovering alcoholic.
So he was trying to
So
tell
he
the
was
boy,
trying to-
don't
yeah.
follow in my footsteps.
And
But
again,
again, I don't
was
think that this was effective. It seems again to me to be an antiquated form of discipline
So
he put very little thought into it. Now, will the boy remember this experience? Absolutely.
it's like tough
But
love.
is he going to, 6 years from now, be a responsible drinker because of it? Probably not.
It's tough love, but at the same time, you can't whoop your kids. You can't do nothing. Like, what are we supposed to do? Talk to them?
Yes. If he tried that in the beginning, then his son wouldn't be out drinking looking for attention.
Well, so in staying
Well,
with
I was getting drunk around that age, smoking a little weed.
See?
I mean, the thing is, my uncles drink. I would drink with my uncles or taste liquor, but it taught me to drink responsibly. Like, I don't have to sneak and go out and get drunk. If I want to drink whiskey, I can just sit on the porch and drink with my uncle.
Mhm.
But it didn't taste good to me.
That's Tennessee.
Well, sticking with disciplining methods of disciplining a child anyway. So we have Rob Devine, who's in the news. He made his 4-year-old son hold a sign that sparks a controversy. So the story is Rob, he decided to address the fact that his 4-year-old son Tristan was hitting female classmates by forcing the child to stand on a busy street holding a sign that reads, "I hit little girls." Here's a picture
He's
of,
4?
the boy is 4 years old, and he's out there holding a sign, "I hit little girls." So Tristan's mother, and the little boy looks like he really don't have a clue what's going on.
Right, then he figured out eliminate.
So then Tristan's mother, she not only disagreed with the choice, she asked for Child Protective Services to punish the father.
That's bullshit.
So
She was mad at the man.
you agree or
That's what- that's
disagree?
what's upset with the man.
Well, do you agree or disagree that that Rob, he should lose his parenting privileges over the way he chose to discipline his child?
No,
He also
should
said
not.
that he didn't want to hit his child. He didn't want to use that as
I think that was a dumb idea only because the boy is only 4
Right.
and can't even read what the
Right.
sign means. You probably don't understand. At 4 years old, of course you hit little girls. There's no real gender in the classroom. This is just some kid.
No, they
in my
get it.
classroom.
No, they understand.
But you don't
They
understand.
hate girls.
I was hitting girls at 4 years old. I was hitting them up until 5th grade.
Well, it really depends on how he was
Right.
hitting them. If he was doing it in like that little playful way, but if he was walking up slapping the shit out of these girls,
Ray Rice
style,
hit back.
I
Yeah,
can-
I mean, the thing is, at four, you are internalizing messages and you are learning. It's learned behavior.
So where's he learning from?
Probably television. Cartoons
Everywhere.
are aggressive these days. They're more violent than they,
But
than ever.
that's the
But
thing.
He watching Sean
That's
Ross.
the problem, though. Everything is so like turned up.
Yeah.
But then you want
Then
kids,
you want the kids to just be
and you can't
well
whoop them,
behaved.
and you want to.
And that's exactly, and that's what I'm saying. So that's why it starts at home. If you're sitting your child in front of the television, not knowing what they're watching all day, and think they're just going to go to school and sit there nice and quiet and behave, that's not going to happen. So you have to try to take these extreme measures, and it's not connecting. So it's a fail, just like
I think
everybody else.
society as
Go
a
back
whole
to the
in
drawing
America,
board.
everything that's on TV is over sexualized. Then you wonder why kids.
Right.
are
I mean,
pregnant
turn
at-
your TV off, man.
True.
Tell me.
Make them read.
All right, so moving on, it's one of my favorite stories of the night. So, Alaska reporter Charlo Green quits her job on TV. So, wait, we just gonna play this video first.
Now, everything you heard is why freedom and fairness begins with legalizing marijuana here in Alaska. And as for this job, well, not that I have a choice, but fuck it, I quit.
All right, we apologize for that. We'll be right back. Pardon for us.
Now, everything you heard is why.
Yeah, so my favorite part is the end, the reporter trying to pick it up and recover. It's like, she apologized. And you know she wanted to laugh.
Right.
You know she's sitting there, she wanted to
No, she looked like she had just had that conversation with Charlo, like, bitch, you need to get it together because you're making me look bad. And then Charlo did it again, and now she was sent over the edge.
Well, Charlo, she owns that
Charlo's
dispensary,
right.
and she said,
That's what the last look like.
I just understand the whole. Why does she need to do that? I don't get it.
Well, I think. Well, I didn't read the entire story. I watched that, but I think what I put together, and it could be wrong, is that they wanted her to report a story that she didn't agree with.
But she owned
That was about the company that they were talking about.
Kind of bring it down.
She was like, I'm not going to talk bad about the company I own because I agree with marijuana.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what I feel like is what happened.
And so that's what
Okay.
she's
And
going to
she
put all
was
her
like, I'm not
energy
doing that, so
into,
fuck it.
yeah.
I quit.
I still say though, she still. I mean, I get it.
Well, she already been
Have
fighting.
to,
She didn't quit.
Oh,
They fired her right before she did this.
Okay.
She's supposed to leave.
She was like, it's not. She's like,
But
so it's not really my
she's
choice. It doesn't
Right.
matter anyway. But fuck it, I quit.
but still, I'm just saying, like,
I'm not
still
gonna
have to take it to that level.
I would know. I would
See?
know just like she did.
But you an asshole.
I would have been everybody in here.
See?
Fuck Tom, because he's gonna fire me. See? I would have been
I'm
on
just sitting right.
Like Barack Obama does not care about black people.
All right, so listen, watch our little stunt. It was a discussion on CNN. Her Indiegogo fund to raise $5,000 for her campaign for Alaska's Marijuana Legislation Act had barely made it past the halfway mark. So she can quit her job. Now she got to find a way to bankroll the rest of
So
this
she only made
campaign.
$5,000.
No, she was supposed to raise $5,000 and it barely made it past the halfway mark.
I followed her on Twitter though because she was cute.
You follow on Twitter?
I mean, I agree with it, man. You know, you can't do that. I just walk off.
I mean, yeah, you have to have some standards, you know, when it comes to what you will and won't do for work. But yeah, I just thought
she
this
believes
was
in
a
her
little
company
bit much.
because she believes in what she's doing.
Yeah, but
All
she
right.
still could have did it.
Last story, you guys. So this was something happening here in LA. It was kind of it's interesting for me to talk about it because I know the person involved somewhat.
I ain't see this.
So the story, you didn't see this?
You know, but I don't know.
I'm gonna give you a very, very, very quick story of it. So LAPD investigation on incident with Django Unchained actress Danielle Watts is offensive, says the police officer. So the short part of the story is Danielle and her boyfriend Brian, they generated international headlines after Watts was handcuffed in LA. We got that picture for you guys, Danielle being handcuffed. Where you go? Right. All right. So you see her handcuffs, and clearly she's crying. Like
Clearly
she looks
distraught.
upset. She was handcuffed on September 11th because she refused to provide identification to officers responding to a call of public lewdness. The actress, she said that she felt it was race-based and she had the right to refuse cooperation. The officer said they had probable cause to stop and identify her because a witness claimed the couple was having sex in the car. So at first, you see that picture, you hear her story with everything that's going on in the world between Ferguson, you know, a few months ago, the whole Donald Sterling thing, that ain't that old. With just all these race relation issues that's going on. You hear the story, of course you're going to think, okay, that shit ain't right.
No,
so it comes back.
Go ahead.
So yeah, we all like, that shit ain't right, you know, these racist ass cops. So then it comes back where TMZ, thank God for TMZ.
Right.
They sent these photos out. Now this is a kind of far away, but they get somewhere they zoomed in, and it's clearly Danielle and her husband in the
Hanging
car.
out the sunroof.
Hanging out the sunroof. She's on him, shirt hiked up. The quote they used specifically was the witnesses saw him bongoing her titties.
Horizontally.
What does that mean?
Exactly what it was. Right.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm assuming it's like motorboating.
They said horizontal, so it was like
right. So
And how is that even enjoyable?
the photos alleged lewdness. The photos
she ain't got no
alleged
titties
lewdness.
in the picture.
Huh?
Look, she ain't got no titties in the picture.
And they have the recordings from the officer where he received the calls from the people in the office building that were saying, you know, it looks like there's people out here having sex. So she used this to make it a big deal, which we all was like, damn, that's fucked up, that's racist and all that. But then it came out that
I must have came in late because when I came into the story, it was this woman was in the car having sex and she wanted to claim that it was. I was like, what?
So yeah, you claim that everything came out.
Yeah, I guess because I thought that was the beginning of the story. I was like, how you mad because you was fucking in the car and got caught? Right. You know, you can't be mad at this. So that's when I came into the story.
No, the way I heard is she was being affectionate with her husband because he was white and she was black. They were treating her like a prostitute.
But what she fucked up with me was, first of all, that bumper was broke on that Benz.
That ragged ass.
They should have just got a Toyota. Anyway,
so who was she in Jenga?
She was the little
maid, one of the little French maids.
When they were, wasn't she there when they were fighting? And they were fighting?
Yeah, when they were fighting. Yeah, when he went to go see.
She wasn't the main French maid, like the bad one.
No.
Oh, I'm about to say she don't look like that in the movie.
No.
But she fucked up where she was like, my dad wants to talk to you. Like,
yeah, she's on the phone with her dad. She's on the phone with her dad.
Nobody cares.
And she was like, no, I'm on the phone. Because he was like, let me see your ID. He's like, I'm on the phone with my father. Like, don't.
He want to talk to you. You want to talk to me? Like,
Yeah.
who the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, it was too much drama. Like, you weren't trying to give him your identification. You were, you know, like, you're in the wrong.
Right.
And
But
then
it's not
people
like-
want to pull the race card.
Every time.
And then that's why, you know, that's why when people need to pull the race card, everybody's
Yeah,
over it.
right.
Because everybody's pulling the race card at the wrong time.
And again, it's not like they pulled it into like a little private park or a little. They were in front of an office building. I think it said that like the CVS lot or something like that.
They had a meeting or something.
Yeah, at a meeting, and they were literally in public, and people clearly somebody took that photo from up above, so people saw it, and so they called the police.
Crying shame. Now she on the blacklist.
Well, she can still do a Tyler Perry movie. Yeah. Speaking of, he had Medea's pregnant. Tyler Perry
all right, so
pregnant.
That wraps up our hot topics for tonight, you guys. So as I was going to close it out, y'all, what are we obsessed with?
Okay,
go ahead.
So two things. One, Tyler Perry is expecting his first child. Apparently it's either by Medea or by the prostitute that he's been hiring for the last 5 years to be an escort. Second one is Cheryl Underwood. Sit the hell down. Like, you've been talking shit about black women for the last 20 years, and then you mad because these black women that got together and talk shit about
she
you.
Ain't mad.
You can't, and you never
say she ain't mad.
She ain't mad, but she talking about it. She's like, I ain't mad.
No shade, but shade.
Right, no shade, but good. So, like, don't talk about it. Then clearly they have every right to talk about it. You're not funny.
I saw a tweet regarding it, and somebody was like, Adele Gibbons, we ain't seen her since the Queen's of Comedy. Some more is still looking for work. And is Laura Hayes even alive?
Right. And it's funny now because the women that was talking shit about it ain't really doing shit.
Some more.
That's the only reason it's good. That's the only reason what she had to say was good.
Cheryl won. She came out on top.
She did. She's on the top, but she really ain't shit. She's not funny. Her personality is lacking, and her appearance is less than. And so I agree with everything that they said about
the opinions of Darnell Lamont.
Those are my opinions.
Taco Tuesday. All right, Sparkle, what are you obsessed with?
Well, I am obsessed with the iPhone 6. I'm obsessed with the fact that it's taken Apple 4 years to do what Samsung did with their third model. And everybody, I just don't understand why Apple users get so excited about features that have been on the market for years. I'm obsessed with that.
So they can probably do multitasking on their screen.
Right.
We do multitasking.
But it's an Android.
Oh, they finally got They're getting widgets.
Right.
We've had widgets.
You can finally use the Maps app.
Y'all some haters.
All right, Bobby, what's your obsession?
I'm obsessed with photography lately. I just bought a new DSLR.
I saw that.
I was blogging with the little iPhone, but I was like, I gotta upgrade, so I got a camera, so I might shoot a sex tape or something, so be on the lookout for that.
I'm joking.
We'll be on the cloud.
We'll be on the cloud. I'm trying to go from like Z-list to Ray J. Ray J money pretty good. Ray J money is good, better than what I got. So hey.
Yeah.
All right. I got two. My mind gonna be quick. First thing I'm obsessed with is travel. Like I told you, I traveled this summer. First time I went out of the country. I went to St. Lucia. It was the best thing. My shot glass tonight is one I picked up in St. Lucia. Sparkle got one too. I picked up several. It was the best thing in the world. The best trip I've ever had. I saw the pitons. We got the volcanoes. Go to my Instagram. You can see the pictures.
You ain't gonna clip that.
And then coming up in December, I'm going to Brazil. So I'm excited. Like, I'm just very much about traveling. But then my second one I'm excited about is Taco Talk Tuesday. You know, this is the first time in months the four of us have been on the couch together. We're back. Sorry for the technical difficulties at the start of the show, but you know, we're doing things better, trying to do them a little bit bigger. We're gonna keep bringing the show to you guys. So thank y'all for coming back. And
thecleverbastard.com. Check me out.
Thecleverbastard.com. Sparkle, where can they find you at?
@_make it sparkle. Return your iPhone.
BeyondDapper.com.
And y'all find out everything at Jeffro5. Y'all, this is Taco Talk Tuesday, and we'll be back next week.